Well, some new data shows that people around the Bay Area are still being squeezed by high rent prices. Fox 13's Ariel Plasencia shows us the numbers and talks to realtors about recent trends.
We're taking a closer look at new numbers from Zillow. They're giving us an idea of how average rent prices stack up here in the Bay Area. Take a look. According to Zillow, average rent in Tampa is just north of $2,200 as of April 30th. That's almost 4% higher than what it was the same time last year. And as shown by the red line in this graph, it's also higher than the national average. Here's how other Florida cities stack up, according to Zillow. Sarasota has some of the highest rent prices, with an average nearing $2,500. Then Wesley Chapel, Tampa, St. Pete, and Lakeland, which has an average hovering around $1,800. We asked local realtors to weigh in on these numbers.
You know, you can ask for whatever you want to ask for your property. You know, if you feel that your property is worth $10,000, you can ask $10,000. That doesn't mean that's what somebody's going to pay for it.
That's why it's important to always do your research when you're looking for rental properties. Tampa Bay realtor Chelsea Jacobs says the rental market can fluctuate. Consider this. Just last month, Redfin released a report saying rents as of March were slightly down in Tampa, St. Pete, and that average prices were closer to $1,800. Jacobs told Fox 13 her office is seeing average rents close to $2,000 for homes here in the Tampa Bay area. Of course, location is everything.
That's why it's so important to be very specific when doing a rental analysis and looking at the exact area for where that home's located.
Last month, Redfin released a report with numbers showing fewer people are moving to Tampa, and local realtors said the current inventory seems to reflect this.
Because there's so much available out there, I think it's almost kind of obvious you need to be priced aggressively to get noticed on the market, because there's just so many options out there when tenants are looking.
So bottom line, do your research, make sure to compare similar properties in the neighborhood, and don't be afraid to shop around. In Tampa, Ariel Plasencia, Fox 13 News.